Welcome to Shade in the City. I'm Treese.
It's Nels.
And today we are here reviewing episode 9 of Ready to Love, y'all. Okay, so let me tell y'all before we start this episode, because it is going to be juicy. As I was live tweeting, because we have Twitter, follow us at Shade in the City. Shade in the City. And so as I was live tweeting as the show was going on, one of the cast members, I won't even give it to y'all yet. One of the cast members.
We ain't spilling no tea yet.
We ain't spilling no tea yet. I'm going to save it for the episode. But yes, one of the cast members decided to at me because I don't think they like something I had to say. All right, y'all. It's about to get a little shady up in this bitch.
It's going to get real shady.
Ooh. We start the episode off. We see them en route. They're on their way to their little mini vacay.
Their little couples retreat.
We see that Zadia and Cornelius and Camille have decided to take the trip together. And then we see Sabrina and Walter are taking the trip together. Now, what I found to be very interesting is that Miss Camille and, actually, I don't find it to be interesting because I already know, I follow them. But the Brown Girl Squad has formed, and apparently we see that there is kind of an alliance between Zadia, Camille, and Mumin.
And there's only 3 of them. And isn't there 4? Is there 4 brown girls?
Yes, there is, but we're
leaving out Aisha?
They're not giving Aisha any love, clearly. And I honestly, we don't think we saw Aisha last episode.
I like Aisha more than all 3 of the people in the Brown Girls Club.
Woo! Okay. Getting fiery, y'all. So.
She in a club of her own. And she doing it.
Okay. So, basically, there was a conversation. Camille's like, hey. Okay, yes. So, she's like, hey, Cornelius. When are we, or Zadia was asking her, are you guys going to buy a house? Like, whose house are you moving to? She's like, we're going to buy our own house. And yeah, we're going to get married and we're going to do this. And I think he says something to the effect of like, yeah, I think we're headed down that path. And she's like, that's not the right answer. She asked you a very direct question. And I was like,
Cornelius,
crazy Camille.
You don't got to deal with all of that. Come home. You don't got to deal with all of that.
It was behavior. It was a lot.
It really had an attitude, like looking out the window, had her lips curled up and shit. Like,
well, when did she not have her lips curled up? And her nose scrunched up, and
the faces,
the many faces of Camille. So then we see Sabrina and Walter, and we learned that Miss Sabrina used to be a dancer. I'm a stripper. Hey, 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 and this is my life. I got bills on my wife. Hey, hey, and bills to pay. Hey, 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 hey. So I twist and shake.
That's back to Miami.
That was a Miami day. Anyway,
I wonder if she ever danced in Miami. I wonder if they matching right now. I wonder if they playing that. You think they playing that? They matching?
It did look organized, but it was cute. But yes, we learned that Miss Sabrina used to be a dancer. She's like, I am not and I was loving it.
Don't regret it.
I saw as I was live tweeting, and she said, oh, go to her YouTube and she'll give you the full story. She was like, yes, she won Miss Nude, Black Nude of something. So this is not even allegedly. I have seen it. She put it out there herself. And all I can say, I appreciate you.
How old Sabrina is, but she shitting on half these bitches. Ooh. So it makes sense to me.
I'm just saying, you making it do what it does. We here for it, Sabrina. We here for it. We ain't even mad at that. And so they continue on their journey. And Walter basically says, like, it does kind of make me, it puts up a red flag, but it's not a thing. I think what it is because
they both not as taboo.
It's not as taboo, but Walter still is older. He's 46. Mm-hmm. to her. I think she's in her 40s. So for him, even it is still probably like,
Okay, so in this scene, they have just arrived at this beautiful house. It is much more beautiful on the on the inside and the back of the house than it is on the outside. We actually had a debate whether it was in Virginia or Maryland.
Maryland looks like Annapolis, could possibly be.
We're not really sure, but we know it's definitely not DC because DC doesn't have this type of space or that type of water.
Yeah.
So we want to talk about the fact that clearly Mumin and Walter are getting super close. They even wrote a song together.
Yes, it was cute.
They were a little bit off key. But we do know that Mumin can sing because we've heard her outside of the show. Outside of the show.
Yes, and she sounds very good.
Amazing.
She has amazing range.
I'm not sure why she was dumbing it down for the show. Maybe she wants to show like she's not trying to put on
too much.
Exactly. I'm not sure. But also we learned in this scene that Dante and Aisha have been getting close over the phone. They just haven't had a chance to have a date. They're actually kind of cute together. I think
they are cute.
They
seem like they have a bit of a chemistry. So I'm interested to see how this progresses as this show or basically as this episode goes on. Just because I didn't even know that there was anything there, so that was definitely a surprise to me.
I think it's a surprise to everybody. They actually let it be known that it all happened over the phone because they knew everybody would be surprised. But they're actually super cute. They're actually super cute together.
And I definitely think Zadia was surprised by it. I definitely think Zadia might have been a little bit surprised by it. I think she was still a little bit upset about what happened last or previous episode where she got thrown into the, throuple date and wasn't really here for it. So, it is what it is.
But Zadia was being a little cold. She's been a little cold to Dante, so I don't feel bad for her. Anyways, so in this scene that we have, where the heck is it? Over here.
I think it's to the right.
Over here. Nephew Tommy comes in and he lets everybody know that in the morning, the women have to decide what man will be going home. And it seems like everybody's a little bummed out because, everybody's kind of made their connection or at least have two people. Yeah. They brought it down to two people that they connect with. So nobody really wants to see anybody go home.
And they've made friendships and nobody wants to see anybody.
Yeah, and clearly they're clicked up.
They're clicked up. They got the Brown Girl Squad. So
exactly. So they're a little bummed out about that, but decisions have to be made. So
TikTok.
I'm going to leave this one up to Latrice because she does the music. She does the songwriting. But I feel for me. Go ahead.
Let me hit it. Stay right, stay right, stay right, stay right. Walter, get out my life. That's what Mumin was giving this scene. Yes, I am a songwriter as well, so hit me up. Yeah. So no, basically, she comes in back to the piano and she's like, "Okay, what's going on, guys? Like we're mingling, And she's like, "Oh, there's another duet going on, and it's between Sabrina and Walter. But really, Sabrina ain't singing. She's sipping her wine like myself, and she's like, "Oh, this is great. You can do something. I like what you do. What you do on these little keys."
Feel her. I'm not even like, I don't write music. I don't sing music.
Mumin is in her feelings, and I told Chanel, Nels, if you are a songwriter, just like I came up with that off the top of my head, should she be in her feelings? Because I thought of that.
I think so.
Oh, and so if you heard me singing that with somebody else, you would feel some type of way?
Yep.
Okay. So I guess I'm crazy.
Okay, the thing is, I feel like they wrote a song together.
So you feel like it's connection.
Exactly. It's a connection. And they just had a moment not too long ago at this computer singing.
And she did tell him, stay right, don't go left. She did say that.
This whole trip is what she said.
This whole trip.
Okay, and now you couldn't even take it outside. You couldn't go to the pool with her. You are literally in this. I think that's what it is. You're literally in the same spot that we just shared a moment singing the song that we wrote together, and you're with another woman doing it.
So we see Miss Sydney out here in her James Bond inspired bathing suit. Girls is on fleek. I'm here for it, Sydney. Where'd you get that? That's not Fashion Nova. Is that Shein? Let me know. So I love
Swim.
Okay, Icon Swim. Is that Drea? What is that? Mint Swim? Ooh. I'm just saying, I do love me some Drea. I ain't never bought her bathing suits, but I'm here for it. So
Tammy. Well,
is it
no, Tammy, she got the tea.
Is that Haley Marie Swim? Y'all know about that, but y'all go check out Haley Marie Swim. Plug. It's a plug. So no, we see Sydney and Frank, and they are sitting out by the, pool or whatever.
They're like super cozy.
Super cozy. And you can definitely see that there's a connection here. And Sydney is like, I'm not going home, bitches. She's giving, I'm not going home. She's like,
I'm leaving him with a man.
Okay. Somebody's man. I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. They were cute and they were comfortable. And we just see the connection.
They might actually want to screenshot this and hang it up on somebody's wall, because this is a really cute picture.
Yeah. Can y'all give hats off to the photographer? Good job. I always feel like somebody's watching me. That was Momina's giving. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying, Mumin, that's what you're giving. We see.
Let's talk about your man, girl. Talk about your man.
Walter, and he's trying to have his alone time with Mumin, and she can't even focus on that because as Sabrina is floating by in the pool so luxuriously like this.
Matter of fact, we need to post that. Post Sabrina.
Do we have Sabrina unbothered?
Yes, we do. Unbothered.
Do we have Sabrina? Sabrina, where are you? Unbothered.
Find her, because she is.
No, that's not it.
Certain. I saw her just as Sabrina.
Sabrina unbothered.
Let's see. There she goes.
There she goes. Sabrina is so unbothered, y'all. She's like, what the fuck you mean?
She ain't worried about none.
And Mumin is like, I feel like you're being manipulated by somebody, and it's not fair. You're not opening up to me. You don't trust me. I'm gonna let you take this one because I don't want to eat that ass up.
I was feeling Mumin, and I was with Mumin until this scene. The whole, I feel like you're being manipulated.
He just likes her more.
Why can't it be that he just likes her more? I don't understand. More so she's in a spot where she kind of only has, this is like her main connection.
Well, what happened to Frank?
I mean, he's serious about
Shiloh. Yeah.
No,
not Shiloh.
Sydney.
Yeah.
So I feel like she feels like this is her main connection, and I feel like what did it for Walter was that last date where she brought Walter and she brought
Sean.
No. It wasn't Sean that she brought, was it? Oh, I thought it was.
Oh, when he brought Mumin and he brought the ex-girlfriend.
Remember, she brought the
two guys. And you're saying because she brought, I get what you're saying. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know what you were talking about. So what she's talking about is last review. Remember when I was saying how Walter was really not here? He was like, well, I'm not sure if I'm into Mumin because she just brought me here with a whole nother dude to be interviewed. Mm-hmm. And I feel some type of way. So I don't know if I'm all into her. So that goes back to, I hate to say it, Mumin, you shouldn't be in your feelings, boo.
And you showed him who his competition was. So
he didn't even throw it in your face like that. But now that it's in your face, now you're mad.
And you expected him to act accordingly, but you're upset and saying he's being manipulated and getting cozy.
And I was here for Aisha's outfit. It was giving body, ordy.
She's always giving body, yaddy.
But no, this particular time,
because she got that bathing suit on. You see it for real.
The body was sitting right.
That booty was sitting right. What you mean?
Just saying. So we see them in the kitchen, and she's like, "You do not. I cook. This is what I do. And can I tell y'all? I do a little something.
She was like,
I don't cook.
She was like, I get busy.
Yeah, she gets busy
in the kitchen.
I don't do that. I cook.
She was like, if you fall in love with me,
I cook. It's just a chicken. It's big chicken.
It was good though. It was good.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
And she made the pasta salad. It was good.
I do that. I can't look. Can I say I get busy in that shit?
So, basically, she was talking about how she gets busy in the kitchen, and if you fall in love with her because of it, like
you're gonna gain like 10 pounds.
Just don't be mad at her. Like, I don't know why. I'm really loving this vibe.
I do. I think. Hear me out. I know I said before that Dante probably should have got with not Tasia. Who was it that I said?
You were saying
Sabrina,
Sean.
maybe.
You were saying Sean should have got with
Tasia. But Dante has found, I think he's found his match because Aisha doesn't want any more kids. And with his 3 kids and her.
He don't need no more kids.
Y'all, my fan wasn't close enough. It wasn't close enough. All right.
I shouldn't even speak.
We're not going to let her speak because we know how she feels about Cornelius, right?
And Camille.
Well, I'm going to come in with my objective point of view because that's what you're supposed to do. So we see Camille and Cornelius have some alone time. And she presents I said Cornelius. Goddamn, that's their name. That's their celebrity name. You know how you put them together? It's Cornelius because she's more dominant. So she's Cornelius. Oh, damn, Cornelius. You don't even get your name no more. You just get the N. Damn.
Should we really let you speak, though?
I'm just saying.
Me too. I'm just saying.
So basically.
Cornelius. Get it?
Cornelius. Right. That's what we see. Cornelius because it's Camille and Cornelius. So
no, there is no Camille and Cornelius. He really don't want her. He's just being nice.
So we see her presented with a necklace, and it says that God is greater than our highs and lows. Which
her highs and lows.
Stop it! What you're not going to do is talk about Jesus in this moment.
I'm not.
I was here for Camille because she was giving him something that he appreciated because he clearly has a relationship with the Lord, and I could appreciate her valuing that, and that's why she wants to deal with him because he has a relationship with the Lord. I can appreciate it.
She wants to deal with him because he's fine and because he's sweet.
Well, that too, but he loves Jesus, and
that's why he wants to deal with her.
Sit down to a community dinner, which I do believe Aisha cooked. It looks like she helped the fixins with some of the.
Dante was the one to taste the food first, so he's like, "Let me see what Aisha did,"
and he was like, "That's right, that's right."
She get busy in the kitchen.
So we see Cornelius lead the grace.
Well,
my type of man.
Wait, before that. Let's talk about the fact that he went and sat next to Camille to sit down for dinner. And Camille said, oh, you think you should sit across from me? He's like, oh, you want me to sit across from you? Honey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you.
I would have wanted my man right next to me. I like
my man right next to me. So, Cornelius, you would have felt super comfy and super cozy.
I need to see if any bitches are giving him eyes. I can't see that from across from you.
I want to be able to rub thigh. I want you right next to me. I want to feel that body heat. I want you right here. I don't want you.
You're really thinking about Cornelius, really?
I really am now.
Yeah, you really are.
Moving on. So, Aisha peeped it, and Aisha was like, what is that about? She was like, Cornelius, if you need help, blink twice. Sir, I'm gonna need you blink twice.
You ain't seen it, Cornelius?
I'm flying it like Superman.
Blink twice, Cornelius. Poor brother.
And Dante was like, I don't know. He was like, it's giving a possessive situationship. Woo! And
he did say that.
He said possessive situationship. And he said, I don't know if that's what he's into, but if not,
it wouldn't be me.
It couldn't be me. It can be a lot of dudes. And to be honest with you, me personally, I feel like Cornelius is getting fed up, getting tired of this shit. He is just too nice to let her down. And no, this is not just wishful thinking. Okay, this is what I'm reading from a man's eyes, from a man's face. Okay, this is so. At dinner, Camille feels that it's appropriate with her emotional, immature ass to talk about the fact that for her it was a sprint finding love, and for some people,
and it wasn't a marathon.
And for some people, it's a marathon, and that
she's throwing shade.
That her boo ain't going home, and
I'll fuck you up was the words that she used if you try to send Cornelius home.
I feel like that's what really started the whole shit, because you just can't threaten nobody's
livelihood, or just I'll fuck you up because I don't agree. I don't have a connection with the dude that you got locked
up. Especially a chick from New York, first of all.
And Aisha wasn't
from
here
Brooklyn. Aisha chilled out. She was calm, cool, collected.
Aisha, you was trying. You was trying. I saw it. You was trying.
When Zadia came at you last time, I was super proud because I ain't there yet in my journey.
Adult life, right?
But I was proud. I was super duper proud. But this time, I feel like they kind of attacked her. They kind of ganged up on her.
As they said, Camille, the mean girls, the brown girl squad. It was Zadia.
Well, Mumin didn't jump in, but Camille said what she said, and then Zadia jumped in. And Zadia and Aisha already had they little shit.
Break. Time out on the play.
Okay.
So I'm gonna bring this in, y'all. So remember when I said to y'all, and we just gonna clear the screen for like 5 seconds, right? And I'm gonna show y'all. Now remember when I told y'all and I said that I was live tweeting and I had got a response because clearly I was watching the show and I was just giving my take as I'm supposed to do.
You said you was gonna get some tea. You ain't say what it was.
I was gonna get some tea, but I just want y'all to see. Right? I want y'all to see the tweet. I said, and I don't know if y'all see the screenshot. I think I was very nice. I said, I love to see Zadia with a smile. It looks so much better than a bitch I'll cut you face. Laugh out loud. Zadia replied to me. She at me, y'all. She at me. She at me. I ain't do nothing to you. I'm watching the show like everybody else. You at me. She said this was me 90% of the time. It doesn't fit the narrative, though. I'm going to just let that sit right there. I'm going to just let y'all know I had receipts. And I was like, oh, what did I say? What did I do? I don't think I said anything wrong. Maybe she felt like, I'm going to just say this. Zadia, if you feel like by any means, because unfortunately, as soon as I posted that, I responded to her and I said, agreed. I think we are still going off of this last few episodes where we've only seen you be angry. Mm-hmm. And then not even 5 minutes later, we see this clip of her attacking Aisha and we see the bitch I'll beat you up face.
So
then we see Dante kind of try to calm Zadia down.
You want to use the word calm?
Well, he was like, you're adding to the situation.
You're poking the bear.
You're poking the bear. That's exactly what he said.
I don't think that's like trying to calm somebody down.
He said, you're poking the bear. And she was like, am I?
That's kind of scolding her a little bit.
Am I? It was scolding her. But can I just say this? Let me be quiet. Zadia, I just want your side of the story. Because in this scene it does look like y'all are being the mean girls. And it does look as if you're attacking on Aisha because she's not part of the brown
girl squad.
Brown girl squad. And
she's a brown girl.
And she's a brown girl. So I just didn't I don't know. I don't know what the internal beef is, what she said to you, what she did off camera, or why you not feeling her vibe. You seem like a very cool individual. But I feel like in this moment when Dante tried to tell you that maybe you might be just being a little petty and you need to lay off, she didn't like that.
Talking with Phil, and she was explaining what was going on. And in the midst of that,
as Phil is trying to calm her down and bring her down, they're sitting at the piano. Dante walks up in his silk robe.
And if you notice, this is not what he had on in the last scene. So
when he was confronting
Zadia,
that is not what he had
on. That ain't what he had on. So he went and changed to these little silky pajamas.
He said, switch my outfit.
To go and take Aisha for a massage.
Mm-hmm.
He decided that he wanted to give her a massage, which was super duper cute. He apparently brought the table and took her up to a little private room and massaged her. So she tells him, of course, she's flirting with him. She said what her problem areas are her back
gluteus maximus.
And her gluteus maximus. So, of course, he took care of those areas for her.
He was like, oh, it's going to take a little work back here.
Yeah.
And from what we saw in that swimsuit, it was going to take a little bit of work back
I thought it was super cute.
So it was super cute.
She thought it was romantic.
He came ready with his table, which makes me feel like, do you do this for a living? This is your side hustle? You give massages? Is that why you have 3 baby mamas? Because you massage that pussy?
I told you he is a charmer.
You're a finesser. He is a finesser. He finesses.
You don't get...
He finesses you out of them drawers.
Listen, you can get 3 girls, okay? But you don't get 3 baby mamas without having some type of charm, okay? You can get a girlfriend. You can get a girl to fuck you. But a girl to have your baby.
3 different women.
3 of them.
Charming.
She's a charmer. It's deliberation time.
It's deliberation and it's a lot of back and forth. It's a lot of cattiness. We don't see the guys. We see a different scene with it's just the ladies. And it's a lot of just snippiness. It's just a lot of I'm gonna just say it. Zadia, you were angry. Sabrina said that Camille is just immature. So at least Nels gave her emotionally immature. Sabrina just called you immature and you're not ready for love or a relationship or anything of that nature. Bless your heart. The faces give me that you're not. Who else are we getting on to in this list that was arguing? Aisha, I think that she was pretty much right. I don't know if they're trying to curb the narrative or what we're seeing, but Aisha just seems right. She has a connection with Dante. It's been there. We didn't know about it. They got together and it blossomed. And we're gonna see how that develops. Obviously Zadia is not here for that. A couple of the other girls are not here for that, but they're still respectful of it. But there seems to be this cattiness or this like that I see between women, this ongoing like vengefulness between Camille, Aisha, and Zadia. Mumin, which is supposed to be one of the girl clique, said Walter is not. And she said Walter, and I think she said somebody, Naeem, which is Zadia's boo.
I feel like Mumin has been staying out of it, even though she's part of the brown girl squad. She's kind of been staying out of their little beef that they got going on.
True.
But Nephew Tommy even asked,
can I just tell y'all, and I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. I just have to. Nephew Tommy, thank you for shutting that shit down.
You gotta tell them what shit he shut down.
They was going at it. They was at and bitch you and just a little real. It was turning into Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. That's what it was turning into.
So
I was waiting for somebody to throw a drink, and Uncle Tommy said, "Let's just get to who loves each other. What are we?"
Basically, he said we need to all respect each other. At the end of the day,
we're not doing this. We're not talking across each. We're not doing that. Go ahead, nephew Tommy.
You done.
I'm just saying. I can appreciate that.
You got it all out.
I'm just saying.
All right. Okay.
But nephew Tommy lets us know that you need to figure this shit out.
Now she went from a 10 to a 2. Jesus.
I'm just saying. You need to figure this shit out. And the girls basically decide that Naeem is not, or Naeem, as Zadia says, Naeem is not really giving, which makes her upset. And Cornelius, because he doesn't have any other connections outside of Camille. Dun, dun, dun.
Aisha basically.
Dun, 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 dun. And Aisha said the deal. She was like, yeah, Cornelius ain't doing shit because he locked behind this bitch.
He basically locked him said up. That she
blinked twice.
She forced him into that. You're an idiot.
Blink twice, Cornelius. We're here for you.
And she said,
we're in the basement.
Naeem is up and down, which offended Zadia. And she said, you ain't gonna talk about my man's, my boo's, you ain't about to be talking about my boo. Basically, she was saying like he's not disingenuous. So she got offended by that. And
she gets offended by a lot.
That's your boo. That's your man's in there. Looks like the decision has been made. We are down to the bottom 2.
And I'm not happy about it.
I'm not happy about it. Yeah. You still got Walter, girl. These are my 2. These are my 2 faves.
Naeem.
And Cornelius. I am
so sick of love songs. So sad and slow.
You know what? They did this to themselves. Because they were being mean girls, and I bet you the other bitches was like, man,
we gotta get one of them off.
Fuck these bitches. They want to be mean. They want to talk about, we did a sprint. You did a marathon. Let's get rid of them motherfuckers. Let me say something. This episode, I'll go. Nephew Tommy playing with us because he didn't want to let us know who went home.
Yeah, so it's a cliffhanger. It's like dun da da da.
It better not be Cornelius. I'm blaming you, Camille, if he goes home. I'm blaming you. It is all your fault.
You better eat that.
For snatching him up, not letting him date around.
And really decide whether he wants you or not.
Exactly. Because you only gave yourself as the option. Besides, what's her name?
And
we know she wasn't feeling that.
Naeem, I don't know what really happened with him. I think he was. That's why I'm like, hold on, isn't it Ready to Love? They really actually fucked with each other. So why is it wrong? I'm still confused.
I'm so sorry. This was a sad episode for me because I'm losing one or the other.
Stupid. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to our channel. And we will be back next week for Ready to Love episode 10 and see whether it's Cornelius or Naeem that goes home. And it's going to be very interesting. I'm a little hurt by whether each one goes home because neither one I feel like should go home. But
me too. I don't want either one of them to go home.
But we'll see, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you like,
comment,
subscribe,
and hit the notification bell.
That little bell. And we will see you guys. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. And we are, let you guys know, we do have a TikTok. And we are running a very special giveaway. So for all of you who waited to the end but I probably will put it in the info. For this video, we are doing a special holiday giveaway. So if you guys go like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, it puts you in the running for $25, and we will Cash App or Venmo you. So make sure you do that, and we will definitely pick a winner the next episode, and we will do the same for Power and Portia. So definitely make sure you come back, share with your friends so they have an opportunity for the giveaway as well. And we look forward to seeing you next week for another episode of Regular Life.
Back, side to side. Make sure you go like and subscribe. Front, back, side to side. Make sure you go like and subscribe. Hey!